Alright guys, this is the last video of the week. This is due Friday. We are analyzing linear equations some more with the equation y equals mx plus b. So, after practicing this for a few days, what two values do you need in order to write an equation of a line? We need the slope, which is m, and our y-intercept, which is b. Alright, so let's try example 1. They want us to write the equation in slope-intercept form. That means y equals mx plus b. Alright, so the first thing we need to find is the y-intercept. I take a look on my y-axis, and I'm going to go ahead and circle that coordinate. So the y-intercept of the line comes from the coordinate 0, 2. So that means the y-intercept is just the 2. The slope, I'm going to go ahead and make a little table to get my slope. Let's use our y-intercepts coordinate, and then I'm going to pick another one. Let's pick this one. So that is the coordinate. On your paper it should say 5. So my x is 4, and my y is 5. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and subtract. 2 minus 5, that gives me negative 3. And 0 minus 4, that gives me negative 4. Remember, our formula for slope is the change in y. That's the numbers I subtracted on the y side. That would give me negative 3. And my change in x, which is the number subtracted on the x side, that is negative 4. When I divide those two things, I'm going to get positive 0.75. Right, so now we go ahead and plug that into our equation. Y equals, I'm going to take my slope, which is my m, and plug it into the m space, 0.75. And I'm going to do the same thing for my y-intercept, which is the b, and plug it into the b space. Okay, let's try it again. Same concept. A saltwater solution is cooled to negative 4 degrees. During an experiment, the mixture is heated so that the temperature rises, typo, rises at a steady rate. What is the y-intercept? What is the slope? And what is the equation? So let's start with our y-intercept. Now I see the y-intercept on the graph, but I also noticed that it told me it started at negative 4 degrees, so that automatically indicates what my y-intercept is. So again, this coordinate would be negative 0, negative 4, but our y-intercept is just negative 4. All right, our slope, I see 2 points already marked out for us, so I'm going to go ahead and make a table. All right, so I'm going to use my y-intercept is 0, negative 4, and then I'm going to use the other coordinate, which is 2, 0. I'm going to change this color. All right, so I do negative 4, take away 0. That gives me negative 4 for my change in y. And I'm going to do 0 minus 2, which gives me negative 2, and that's my change in x. When I divide those two things, I get a positive 2. All right, so then we do our equation, y equals mx plus b, and I'm going to fill those in using what we already found. So my y-intercept is negative 4. That's going to go in this space. And my slope was 2. And that's going to go in this space. All right. One more example. Catherine rents a bike for a day of sightseeing. The bike shop charges $3.50 per hour. And remember what we said about that word per. Plus an equipment fee of $7. Remember what we said about that word fee and what that indicates. All right, so which one of those numbers is the y-intercept? The y-intercept is the one that goes with the phi. So that is the $7. And the slope is the one that goes with the per, and that is the $3.50. So then we just go ahead and we're going to plug that in. Y equals m x plus b. All right, and remember our slope is m, our y-intercept is b. Why don't you go ahead and plug that in and see if you get the right answer. All right, so what you should have gotten is y equals 350x plus 7. All right, so our final equation without the boxes would just look like this. All right, hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, make sure to leave a comment, and I'll see you tomorrow.